30 minutes on the clock, Cloud9. They're gonna end it versus TL.
A systematic destruction as Cloud9 claim first.
My teammate hugged me, I know, but I'm just sad because I'm just show really bad play that time, and before we scream and play, I think good. I think I'm practice pretty good that time, and in stage is really bad, so I'm so sad for me. I think my team don't respect that too, because I'm never easy die or just trolling, just dies too much. I'm never do that in scream and before stage 2, but one time happening, so I'm just, I don't know, just sorry for my teammates.
I was just like so mad at myself, I guess, for letting this happen. I know he really, really wanted to win. Actually, right before the game, he was like, if you lose bot lane, you know what happens. It's like, you know, it's funny, like he's lightning the moon and stuff, but like, there's some truth to that, you know? Like I know he really wants to win against C9, and I feel like I really let him down, and the fact that he blames himself just makes me want to like fucking hug him or something. He's such a good teammate.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
So going into week 4, there was a lot of like nervousness and seriousness around everyone, other players and coaches, because we knew we were going to go against C9 and Echo Fox, which are very strong teams, and we wanted to test ourselves against how we perform against really good teams. So going into scrims, we had a really good winning record, but there were still apparent mistakes.
I'm asking Kane, and Kane say this week's scrim is not bad, pretty good. I'm saying, I'm not sure, I think scrim is not good because we maybe too much win, I'm not sure, but we not fix mistake.
This is dumb as fuck. Look, Talia can just sit here, ulti you guys off here, and you guys both have to flash, no?
Yeah, you guys, like this is dangerous time for you guys bottom side.
A lot of people think that this is a bad thing, that like, oh, the team is arguing, the team is imploding, but that's not what happens at all. Like any team that's good and has good emotional management and their players are mature. You have what we had, which was a really productive meeting where we spoke about what the problems are in the team, why we're not improving as fast as we should be, what mistakes did we make and how can we fix this going forward, what systems do we need to change.
Okay, so what's the first one again? Bye. And then the next one, I just totally forgot already.
Oh shit. Wait. Is there you got where's the king? King's at the oh, he's there? Yeah, he's over there. Wait, then why do we hear you? Yeah, go with me. Oh, he's coming.
Okay, wait, I'll just play the single one.
Right, one.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jane. Happy birthday to you.
Wait, you're gonna make him cut the cake for his birthday?
That's what you're supposed to do.
Really? Yeah.
Get another fork.
Perfect. This base is like made out of cement or some shit.
But I just don't think it's worth scrimming, because when we scrim just 6 games a day, it's like, I don't know if it's worth.
At least we can try
one,
new one at just one day every day.
Yeah, maybe one game. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. That's a lot. Even one game is a lot. Because if everyone wants to try one new champion every game, then every game we're going to have one new champion, top, mid, jungle, whatever.
I want to turn our attention to the battle for first occurring in Game 2. That's Team Liquid versus Cloud9. Both of these teams are looking quite dominant so far this split.
Right, and Liquid has 4 of the fastest games in the NA LCS, so anytime you hear that number, especially in such a slow meta.
With only 6 games played.
Yeah, 4 of their 6, and 1 loss too, so it's absolutely insane how dominant they are when they're winning.
But Jensen believes the answer of who's best is clear-cut.
Historically speaking, I've always smashed Pobelter whenever I played against him. I don't think there's a mid laner that I've had a better record against. It's always been fairly easy when I play against him. So we'll see how it goes this time, but I do think he has improved a lot and he's playing a lot better. I think he's a good player now.
Just remember what we worked on for like the whole week this week.
Yeah.
If we want go like game, if enemy get better, we think about you just recall it, okay? Just recall first, and we just try defense. Let's just concentrate and play our game. We have a Peter. Like
They can always
the role model.
All right, Liquid on 3. 1, 2, 3. Liquid.
Cloud9 versus Team Liquid. Drakes are fed and ready to fly.
In terms of quality of wins, these are the 2 teams that have the best quality of wins in the NA LCS so far. TL have ended their last 3 games faster than anyone in the league, and Cloud9 have established map control in all of their matches by being the team that takes the outer 3 turrets the fastest in all of their games. The battle at the top, the clash of the 2 titans right now, and there is a lot of history between these 2 teams.
Oh no, the revenge story, and first blood over to Vladimir. Liquid's lined up a solo kill, top die, impact goes down. Protobot back in, has the good flash auto, gonna go in there, the empower Q's almost done up, but Liquid just a little bit more. A systematic destruction as Cloud9 claim first.
In NA, 50 people only can this job. That's why I cannot give up. In my life, it's special job and my chance, but you can come back if you not give up.
I think he's a very good reflection of like a teammate that everyone wants to have. Really strong work ethic, great communicator, even though English isn't his main language. Great player all around, and just like solid. He's just like a rock, and I feel like I can always depend on him to play well.
Why are we here? Why are we here?
Echo Fox.
Oh! Hi! Oh, but stick here.
What's the matter? Hi.
No! Xmithie! Xmithie! No!
Oh.
Bang! Oh, Xmithie! Oh! Wait, GG is first me.
Shockwave onto 2. The Golden Guardians look to end this game. They will do it and get themselves on the board. The smile on High's face says it all, Kobe. Golden Guardians find the win.
He is like really passionate. 90% he just talk about League of Legends. Sometimes he just talk about my support stuff, like, oh, I saw someone play like this, and what do you think about this support thing? His attitude to League of Legends is really great.
Don't look at me, don't talk to me. Don't.
Oh my god, did I hurt your feelings?
I was so hurt, no. No, don't look at me.
No, get a hug,
No.
it's okay.
Alright.
There.
I'll forgive you, this
You'll
one
forgive
time,
me?
just this
Okay.
one time. Especially, actually,
I don't even know if I want to get you boba anymore.
wow. I don't even know if I want boba. I'm gonna go on a diet.
You're gonna go on a diet?
Give me a diet boba. Just water, boba, like the pearls, and actually, wow, that sounds insane. I would try an ice water with boba. I would try
Not
it.
even just normal tea with it?
No, just an ice water. That would taste so disgusting, actually. My ideas always suck.
Full of bad ideas.
Every idea.
I need 1,000 sausages. Push it, blow it, wax it. You say my sausage. You say my honey boy needs more sausage. He's hungry.
You said my honey boy needs a normal sausage.
He's hungry, so he wanna eat sausage.
Olleh.
No? Why?
Olleh. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Wait, why? Sausage is food.
This guy is so toxic.
안녕하세요.
For Game 4 of the day, Team Liquid versus Echo Fox. As these teams at the top of the standings, 5-2 Liquid versus 6-1 Echo Fox. Continue top of the standings. Who's going to get the win, though? We'll find out right now.
So yeah, we lost the two pretty important games, or two big games this weekend, right? So we're making the same mistakes that we make on scrims.
Long story short, this week we worked out a bunch of stuff in scrims. Everyone had their own individual goals and team goals. And when we went on stage, whether it was nerves or just improper practice, we just couldn't execute on any of the things that we focused on.
Like, we made the plan, the condition check was there. You guys just are not following the plan, or like you're just not listening. You guys say like, oh, it's just stream, it's gonna be different stage, but obviously it happens in stage.
I'll say it's gonna happen.
Yeah, in scrims, whatever happens in scrim, it will happen on stage, 100%.
I would even go as far as to say as we made backwards progress on the goals that we set. And so I think that's like what's most disappointing. It's not the fact that we lost, it's how we lost. It's the fact that we lost off of something that we were supposed to improve on, but like ended up taking steps back on.
일단 뭐 선수들이 이제 게임 안에서 이제 되게 내가 약간 원하는 혹은 친구들에게 이제 강조했던 플레이를 이제 보여주면 행복하죠. 보람을 느끼죠. 그리고 아웃플레이가 터지면 되게 놀랍고 어떨 때는 좀 감동적이기도 하고. 근데 혹시 또 이제 우리가 원래 알고 있었던 고치려고 했던 부분이 계속 실수로 나오면은 화가 날 때도 있고.
So we just need to like go back to step one and then just build it like back up again.
Yeah.
Fan meeting, fan meet right now.
I've never lost in LCS and been totally clueless to why we lost, and it's so obvious to me what went wrong and all the steps to fix it. You know, like sometimes maybe the steps are really simple and you can fix them within a day or 2 days, and sometimes the steps are like, wow, maybe this thing could take like a year, and that's something you have to keep in mind always. Even if you're winning, those are the things that if they could take a long time, you need to keep working on. It's weird because like the review is very depressing when you lose because you're going over your mistakes, but the review was very like agreeable. I think everyone on the team was they're very open to taking blame, taking responsibility for like the actions that happened, and I guess that kind of makes it a little better when everyone kind of has ownership in the loss instead of what went wrong. Like, how do we blame someone for it? How do we kind of just like push this aside? It's more like, how do we deal and confront with this problem? And that's what makes our team one of the top teams and very mature and just like very future focused.
This is awesome. I was about to say, share them.
Yeah. No, they're all mine.
And,
Thank you.
GG, guys. Don't take it too hard. I think you guys will get better at it.
As good as you.
Good.
I'm not worried about picking up regular season wins at all. So that means losing is sometimes a means to an end, and winning can be meaningless, like we saw in first week where we went 2-0. I'm sure we can win. I'm also sure that it doesn't matter if we win, because the best team will win playoffs, and winning doesn't necessarily mean shit to me in the regular season. I'm gonna take a lot more responsibility to myself to like find my moments in the team to like lead, and I'm pretty sure we're way better than CLG and Golden Guardians, so we should be able to win. Wait, I'm trolling. I don't wanna like break it. She's wearing the Echo Fox jersey. Rick Fox sends his regards. Ooh, I'm a fan of chocolate chip. They're not crunchy. I hate crunchy cookies. They could be chewier, but they're pretty good. I'd say for a homemade cookie, 7.5 out of 10.
Keep in mind, she's gonna say
8 out of 10. For a homemade cookie, 8 out of 10.